Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with a double dose of Justice League review. We have Justice League Dark number 3, the end of its first story, before going into its crossover event with Wonder Woman. And finally, the number 1, the debut of the constantly pushed back and resolicited Justice League Odyssey. So we'll start off with the older brother of the group, the oldest sibling. So Justice League Dark number 3. Like I said, it's the end of its first storyline, leading into the Witching Hour, which is a crossover with Wonder Woman. That will be going on every week. So first week of October is the special number 1, then Wonder Woman, then Justice League Dark, then Wonder Woman again, and then the final one. So it's a 5-part crossover. Unlike Marvel, which would make it an event and have 20 million tie-ins, then double the amount of variants. So Justice League Dark number 3. I'm going to start off. The art, as always, is a consistent good factor with this series. I definitely love the art. The story with this new villain, the Upside Down Man, it's I want to say slightly rushed, but I do like this issue, but it being 3 issues, it kind of wraps up quickly. To say it was it did end up being more Wonder Woman focused, because as I said, it's leading up to the Witching Hour, as shown in like scenes like this, and then in the previous issue there was there's a flashback to Wonder Woman's past with the goddess Hecate, which seems to be the main antagonist of the Witching Hour. But I think they're just getting that out of the way, because we don't really get a lot of like this kind of terrifying new villain, the Upside Down Man. I really wish we did see a bit more of him, as he was only seemingly introduced at the end of the previous issue. So the characters are still written well, as usual by Tinian. While it is more Wonder Woman kind of Zatanna focused, several of the other characters still get their time in the limelight. So Man-Bat, Detective Chimp, especially Swamp Thing and unofficial member John Constantine. Like this double page spread is just amazing. It really is. But overall, it is a good issue. For the first story, maybe because I'm just used to like stories going on for like 5 to 7 issues. It might seem a bit rushed to me, but I think it could be an overarching story with the Witching Hour, similar to how in Justice League everything seems to be connected, but their own separate stories. So the totality, drowned Earth, and all that. So I don't know, but anyway, story good, slightly rushed in my opinion. Art good as always. So now onto the new sibling, the new child, Justice League Odyssey by Joshua Williamson and I'm gonna butcher his name, Stepan Sajic. Williamson has been doing a great run on Flash. I've definitely been liking Flash. Unfortunately, I had to drop it. It comes out twice a month, so for me, it's just like I might as well just get a trade. The stories finish quicker, so the trade will come out a bit quicker than like a monthly series. So, but Sajic is very well known for a lot of his variants. Like him and Artgerm do some of the most beautiful variants at DC. Like Artgerm with like the Catwoman variants are magnificent, beautiful. Sajic with the Hawkman variants are, my God, handsome, amazing. And so getting a full book getting a book where Sejic not only does the cover, but also the interior is great. And you have the great writing by Williamson as well. So, starting off, the premise of Justice League Odyssey with this first issue is that Cyborg and Starfire with stowaway Azrael are heading to the Ghost Sector, this sector of planets that were trapped by Brainiac on his homeworld and released during the events of No Justice, because there is a voice calling for them. And they also meet Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern, who is patrolling this new sector on orders by the Guardians, making sure that nobody gets in and nobody gets out, which unfortunately she fails because all these characters get in. So, starting off, as I said, Sejic with his art, I do love his art style. I know he has his own book, I think it's called Sunstone, where he does all of the art in that as well. So, I definitely like the art style used in this book, and from what I can say from this first issue is that it is a entertaining read. Definitely, I love all the ways the characters interact. So like Cyborg and Starfire, it's kind of like they're acting as if they're like very long friends, you know, as if they were on a team together called Teen Titans. I do like that. And then Azrael as well, even though he's the stowaway, he works well together with them. And then Starfire and Jessica's kind of interaction with one another is just like it's like whoa, and no, who, whoa, you're not Brainiac. We do not have time for flattery, Jessica Cruz. Hold your breath. I do like that. And then the interesting Darkseid being here, totally rocking the Ronan the Accuser look. I think when concept art came out for Darkseid's new design for Justice League Odyssey, I think I made a point of letting like Sejic and Williamson know it's just like Ronan is like Darkseid is stealing Ronan the Accuser's clothes. Like, you know, when's Ronan gonna get them back? If you want to know, I think if you want to know Darkseid's new kind of appearance, his change in like being slightly more friendly, that's a result of a storyline in Wonder Woman. I wouldn't say it's completely necessary as it doesn't reference it, so you don't have to do previous reading to understand Darkseid in this. I assume they're going to at least touch on it in future issues. But so far, this was it was a fun, entertaining start to a new series. I'll definitely be picking this one up, and I definitely recommend it. If you're still reading DC, this is definitely one you need to pick up. Same with Justice League Dark as always. The Justice League titles, all three of them have been consistently just been amazing so far, or had a great start. In the case of Odyssey, since it's only the first issue, I was a bit worried about Odyssey considering it got constantly resolicited and delayed. So maybe the hype was going to go away for Odyssey if anyone had any like expectations or hype with Odyssey. But I would say it's a great start. It's a great start to a series. Worries gone. All my worries about that are gone. Definitely pick up Odyssey. Definitely pick up Dark. They're amazing titles. There's stuff I would definitely recommend and you read. So that's it for this double dose of the Justice League of these two teams. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Cue the music.